But I don't know if we're live till the buffering starts on Twitch and they play adverts for Prime Original, which they're doing right now. Okay, it looks like we are live and kicking. I'm going to chat in a very mellow voice for the beginning of this stream because it's the end of my day and I'm a little bit weary, and I have a feeling it might be a quiet one. Quiet in tone, not in terms of action, because there'll be plenty of action going on as I participate in a few rounds of Splendor. Cities of Splendor, to give it its full title. Now, you might notice that this is not a Tuesday. We are streaming on a Wednesday evening instead. That's due to a few, I guess, strategic reasons. We'll let you in on them later down the line, but for the time being, we just wanted everybody to understand that we're not doing it on the regular day, but normal service should be resumed from next week, where we'll be back on our usual, I should say, Tuesday night slot for playing board games and all of your other digital / cardboard related pastimes. So today's going to be Splendor, which is a game that's been out on Steam and on mobile for a few years now, but is just about to receive a nice meaty update. We're not playing the updates at the minute because we understand that maybe not everybody's played Splendor. So what we're going to do is going to do your intro to the game right here. I'm playing on the iOS version as it happens, but it's the same as the PC version you can currently get on Steam. And we're going to walk you through the tutorial at the beginning, give you a brief outline of the game and what it involves, and then we're going to play a bunch more in the actual campaign bit. Now, I played this when it originally came out. I think we did tips and reviews and stuff for it a couple of years ago. So I went back to the video that I made at the time to be like, did I play this game? I did, didn't I? And I had tactics and I learned things about it. It's been a long time since then, so this is reintroducing myself back into what the game is all about, whilst at the same time bringing you guys in with me for the journey. Ogre from Hell has already popped up saying, "Who dis?" I know, it is Wednesday, it's the wrong day technically, but there are a number of reasons we had to delay it for a day, but we thought better Wednesday than not at all. So apologies for the tardiness, but we are at least here in the end. I hope you can accept our apologies. We'll be back to normal programming, I believe, next Wednesday. So, no, Tuesday! It's messing with me even now. Let me know, as always, if there's any too much background music or whatever, or you can't hear my voice, because we like to get those technical issues cleared up early on. Chibi Marcus already popped up as well. Good to see you, sir, joining us here on the Wednesday. Same time, usual time, 5 PM if you're in the UK, and round about 9 or 10 AM Pacific, 12 midday Eastern. But yes, a day later for reasons which we will explain. Now, this is a card-based game which plays out on a virtual tabletop. It's all about gems and victory points and other things that have to do with games. So we'll start in a minute or so with the actual tutorial while we wait for some additional folks to roll in and join us here on the Asmodee Digital Twitch stream. As you can tell, we've been doing this for quite a few weeks, nay months at this point, and we're still pulling out new games. There is a fairly hefty digital board game library to draw from. So we're seeing no signs of the bottom of the barrel at the moment. I just keep wading through and pulling out things going, we haven't done this, and it's a really nice catch-up exercise for me, because for the most part, I've played a lot of these games before. If you're a pro and you're watching this because you have an interest in Splendor, we've done some videos over on the AppSpy, soon-to-be Pocket Gamer YouTube channel. If you go and click over there, you'll find some tips videos for this very game on there, which I did a while ago. So this is, which I went and watched the tips video, listening to my own voice telling me how to play the game, going, really? I remember this. It's been quite a while since I picked it up, because by the nature of what we do, we end up playing about, 4 or 5 different games a day, doing the mobile coverage that we do on pocketgamer.co.uk and on appspy.com. So it tends to take up a lot of headspace, and it pushes some things out to make room for new things. So, you have to forgive me if we're not full experts every time we pick up the game that we played for 10 minutes one time. However, I did invest time with this, and I looked at the video and went, I kind of remember how this works. And this is one of the fun ones that I enjoy doing, because as we always talk about on this channel, board games, digital ones or otherwise, can often have a bit of a barrier to entry. They do feel like you get a lot of information dumped in your lap right near the beginning of the game, and that always makes you kind of go, do I have to do this? This seems a lot of work. I could just play Halo and shoot the man. Which I understand, and I feel myself from time to time as well. But if you just push past that initial bit where you think you might bounce off it, then everything opens up all of a sudden, and these games wind up being a lot more rewarding than just shoot the man. So let's investigate. We're 5 minutes past. We've got some people in here now. Let's look at the tutorial for this game. We're going to do the game rules rather than the city's rules, and work our way through. So tutorial will teach you the game. We've got these 3 stacked decks sticking out the table on the right hand side. These are called development cards. You've got level 1 on the bottom, 2 in the middle, and 3 at the top. This is important in terms of the value of the cards and how they're going to progress your game. So 20 level 3 cards are at the top, 30 level 2 cards in the middle, 40 level 1 cards at the bottom. Different coloured decks denote each type. 4 development cards from each deck are then placed in lines across the table, like this. They all flutter out in a very pretty animation. There we go. So this is how they look when they're laid out. You'll notice a load of values labelled all over the cards. We'll explain those in a minute. Next, tokens are stacked to the right of the cards. As you can see, they're all indicated by pictures of gems. You've got diamond tokens, which are the white ones, sapphire blue, emerald green, ruby red, and onyx black, which was something when I used to read like fantasy books and role-playing systems, and they mentioned onyx or onyx. I was like, what? What is that? A black gem rock? What? Yeah. You're just making it up at this point. Mithril, that I bought into, but onyx, an actual real gem mineral. No, don't believe it for a second. So there are gold at the top, which is also indicated in yellow. There's only 5 of those. The number of tokens in each pile depends on the number of players, so you wind up with more tokens piled up if there are more players. Obviously, you need more to go around. However, the number of gold tokens always remains at 5. We'll come to that later. Next, you've got the noble tiles. They are thrown onto the right-hand side of the screen, and they're drawn randomly from 10 different unique ones. Their quantity also varies according to the number of players, so you can have maybe like 2 or 3 of them, or up to 5 if there's loads of players in the game. To win, you must reach 15 prestige points. These are your victory points, if you like. You earn them by purchasing development cards and earning noble tiles along the way. So prestige points are found here on the noble tiles, and they're on the development ones. So you can see that they are the number that sits alone, the ones that are glittering, the slightly off yellow ones, the 4 and the 3, those are our prestige points. These are the things we need to collect in order to win. The other numbers represent different values. Don't worry about them right now. Here's the avatar and coat of arms that will represent you. That's me down at the bottom there. Actually, I think I'm standing in front of it, so if I lean, you might be able to see it there-ish. But I'm just a man with a crown and a beard. Your average monarch. Nothing to get excited about. And it also keeps track of the prestige points. You can see them glimmering behind. On your turn, you must select only one from the following 4 actions. So you've got quite a wide range of things that you can do. First possible action. Take 3 tokens of different colours. So the idea is you're going to start choosing these tokens up based on their colour to purchase some of these development cards. You can take 3 if you choose different colours, or, well, first of all, it's going to tell you, a player cannot have more than 10 tokens at the end of their turn, including gold ones. If this happens, the game will prompt the player to return tokens till they only have 10. Like with a lot of card games, you can only hold a limited number in your hand, so it's trying to encourage you to spend them before you get new ones. So that's your first action. Second possible action is you can take 2 gems of the same colour. So either 3, all different colours, or 2 of the same colour. However, players can never take 2 tokens of the same colour if there are less than 4 tokens available of that colour in the little pile. So to avoid you getting a complete monopoly on, saying, buying all the sapphires or something, because you need them to purchase a certain card. Your resources are located in your hand at the bottom of the screen, with the total number of tokens that you own. So over there, as I'm sitting, you can see that there are those 5 gaps with a little number next to it. And that'll give you the information of how many tokens you have and what types of gems you've got in your bank, if you like. Now let's practice. Take a token by tapping on the onyx pile. So there, I'm going to tap that. Bosh. Now take an emerald. And now take a ruby. I can take 3 because they're all different types of gem. Confirm your token selection here. Bosh. Now you can see them represented over there. Bottom of the screen. 1, 1, 1. All in a nice little line. Now that's the first 2 actions. Third possible action you can do is reserve a card. Remember, we want to be using these gems to purchase development cards that are on the table. And you can, if you want to, as your turn, reserve a card ahead of time and be like, I want that one in like 3 turns time. So I'm going to take it off the table and keep it, and then I'm going to purchase it in a bit. So, if you can take any visible development card, and you'll also get a gold token at the same time that you grab one, if you reserve it. Alternately, if you're feeling lucky, you might draw the first card from one of the 3 decks to reserve that instead, so you can actually draw one of the unrevealed cards, if you like, and just hope it's something good. Players cannot have more than 3 reserved cards. The only way to get rid of a reserved card is to actually purchase it. So it's kind of a gamble with those ones, especially if you're pulling from an undrawn pile, because it might be rubbish, but then you're sort of stuck, and you have to either purchase it to get rid of it, or just leave it sitting there. And if you leave it sitting there, then you can only reserve 2. So you're limiting your options massively. Now, let's reserve this card, he says. So you can see this one here with the 3 in the top left, 1 emerald on it, and then a 6 down in the bottom left-hand corner in green. Confirm your reservation here. Your reserved cards are located here, so you can see right over there in the far right-hand corner. Fourth and last possible action is purchase a card. This is what we're ultimately gearing towards, buying these development cards and earning the victory points that are on them, prestige points as they're called. The purchase costs are indicated on the development cards. So this is where the last set of numbers comes in. You've got the victory points in the top left there, the number 1. You've got the emerald bonus in the top right, which we'll get to in a second. And then those 3 numbers clustered in the bottom. That's how much the card costs. So it's going to cost me 3 sapphires, 2 onyx, and 2 diamond tokens to purchase this card. Alright? So you've got to spend the number of tokens indicated. Gold tokens are also used as tokens and can replace any colour. So they're kind of the fix-all. You can basically use a gold token to substitute for any other colour. Each development card shows what bonus it provides to the owner. The bonus is located here. So that green sapphire you can see at the top right there, if I pick up this development card, I'll get 1 victory point, 1 prestige point, so that's 1 closer to the 15 I need to win. And I'll get a sapphire that will always sit at the bottom in my bank. So basically, whenever I go to buy something with sapphires, I will always get an additional 1 bonus, because that's what the thing's providing me. So I'll always get that additional 1 point sapphire. Bonuses you receive because of previously purchased cards are shown here, so you can see it now next to the 1 that's on the right hand side of the green rectangle there at the bottom. There is now also a 1 next to it, which is sparkling away. That's where the bonus lives, so you always get that boost. If this was your hand, you would have 2 sapphires, the bonuses, and 1 emerald. So you can see I've got them bonuses permanently. Lovely. These bonuses give you discount on future card purchases. Each bonus is worth 1 permanent token of that same colour, which is what we just discussed. If you wanted to purchase this card, you would spend only 1 emerald and 1 onyx, because we have permanent bonuses of 1 emerald and 2 of your sapphires. This all sounds a bit numbery at the top, and again, this is the bit where I was first reading these rules for the first time. Like two of them and 3 green, and then 1, and then there's a diamond, and you do to buy the noble what? And you get a little bit tidied up, but don't worry, it all makes sense eventually. So let's buy this card. Note that the game indicates which cards you can purchase by drawing a green outline around them. This is a nice thing about the digital stuff. If you are a little bit unsure about certain games, Ogre from Hell chiming in saying it sounds like a lot of maths, it's not that bad. The maths is not big, I promise. Very small numbers in the end. Barely double figures. So with these kind of digital conversions of the games, they'll often streamline the process an awful lot, because if you're playing with actual cards on a table, right, you might misunderstand the rules, accidentally try and buy something or grab a card you shouldn't have, and you need someone there who's basically got the entire compendium rulebook in their head to go, actually, no, don't, that's an illegal move, you can't do it. Whereas the digital games, they kind of serve as the games master. And they will actually show you, like, you can have this one and this one and this one, none of the rest. Deal with it. And it's a really helpful way of you learning the rules of the game, because the digital versions just kind of show you. After its purchase, you will receive diamond, white bonuses, and the prestige points shown on the card. So you can see there in the bottom left, just next to me. In fact, I'm just covering up that one there. Required tokens are automatically spent. End my turn. There we go. Now I think we go into the nobleman stuff. Yeah, at the end of your turn, if you have the type and quantity of bonuses indicated on a noble tile, you will also earn that tile. So you can see each nobleman's got a value on the side of it there. So if you have enough bonuses to earn several noble tiles, at the end of your turn, you'll be asked to choose only one of them. So you can see that these numbers, like the 4 and the 4, 4, 4, all the way down with the colours, they're not referring the amount of gems that you own, they're actually referring the number of bonus points that you've got for each of those categories. So you can see them listed there at the bottom. When you earn the attention of a noble, you receive 3 prestige points that comes with that high honour. So it's another way of earning lovely prestige points as well as buying the development cards. Here are the avatars of the other players, they've just appeared above my head. A Splendor game can be played by 2 to 4 players. When one of the players reaches 15 prestige points, the current round will finish so that each player has played the same number of turns. The player with the highest number of prestige points is declared the winner. That's kind of it. Now it's your turn to play. Okay, so that makes sense, right? Even if it doesn't matter. We're gonna play a simple game with just 2 people, and we're gonna test out the rule set and see how we do. As Chibi says, the math is minimal on this one. Main strategy to focus on the colour that appears on the most on the nobles. So white and black is useful, while green is less so. I can see that you've played the game before. Good stuff. All right, and so we're going to play here. We're going to do a set game. So choose your avatar and your coat of arms. I can be any number of these lovingly painted dudes and dudettes. Let's have a look. Oh, I like her. She's stern. You can change your colour. Do they have a turquoise? I'm a turquoise man myself. I'll run with that. It's close enough. And coat of arms is going to be... Ooh, that's rather fetching. Let's have that. Done. So here we go. We're going to be playing against the AI using the classic rules. A 2-player game with 3 nobles, 5 gold tokens, 4 of each colour. That seems fine to me. I think you can choose specialized, opportunistic, balanced, random behavior, secret behavior, so you can tweak the difficulty or the style of play of the NPCs if you want to. Here we go. So this is the first game I've been playing for a number of years. Let's see how we do. Right. So, my opponent's already jumped in there and taken a bunch of cards. Now, let's talk strategy. So what Chibi Marcus was saying there, you're trying to attack the attention of noblemen. So we've got Henry VIII there at the top, some dude in the middle, and some lassie at the bottom. So we need 4 red for him. We need 3 red for her. He wants onyx. So the most commonly recurring colour in that setup is red. There's only one instance of green, blue. So red and blue are good colours to get, and then you can worry about getting either a white or an onyx another time. But red and blue, we definitely need those. So we'll look for that. Now, a good strategy is to aim for the middle row of cards rather than always going for the bottom. Because you see the bottom are much cheaper to purchase. So if I look at this card, for example, you can see it only costs 3 gems in total, 2 sapphire, 1 emerald, right? But you also notice you'll get that ruby bonus. You get no victory points. There's nothing in the top left-hand side. Whereas in the middle deck, if I go here, yes, it's more expensive in terms of gems, but top left-hand corner, 2 prestige points. Very good. We go up to the top here. This is where things start getting funny because people like the top row because, oh, look at those big numbers. 3 prestige points, you might say. 5 prestige points even. However, they cost 10 gems. 10 gems for 5 prestige points, whereas you can spend, I don't know, 4 or 5 for 2 prestige points, and then later on you start getting 3 prestige points in the middle row. That's the row to go for, I feel, when you're trying to build up a decent hand. So, I want red, and I want, what did we say? Blue. Those are the 2 colours that are worth my time. What needs red and blue? This one needs red and blue. but also a lot of green. So let's get red, let's get blue, and let's get green. 3 of those, end turn, bosh. Let's see what the opponent does. Sapphire, Onyx, and something else. So they're spreading quite wide there. They've got a large set. You can see if I click in the top left, it just gives you an outline of how many gems they've got and what colors, which is super handy. Let's have a look then. So I want to be angling, I think, for this one. So I'm going to go for... I don't need another blue. I've got enough blue. I need another red. I need a green. And I'm going to get an Onyx, because there's a lot of cards on the table that require an Onyx gem. So that's my plan. GB Marcus recommending lower row, good for economy late game. Thinking ahead there. I like it. Okay, what do they grab? They're up to 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1. Interesting. Okay, so I can't grab any more of the green gems here, because as you can see, there's only the 1 at the minute. It's only when my opponent starts spending that we can recoup some of the gems back, I believe. So let's grab... I think I can still go 1 of each, can't I? Yeah, so I'm going to go 1 of you, 1 of you, 1 of you. Yoink! Now, what are they going to do? They've got to buy something. They've bought one of the cards from the lower deck there. So they've now got a 1 ruby bonus by default, but also you'll see some gems returned back to the pile, which is handy for me. So what can I purchase? Now I could go in here and get the 2 rubies, sorry, the 2 sapphires, in order to get this card. But I still need 3 Onyx, so that's a no-go for me. There's an option for 1 victory point down here, but again... Oh, no, don't do that. Get excited now. I think we might have to, because I need him to buy something else before I can bring these cards into play. That's the problem. I might reserve this one. There we go. I've reserved that card because I want it. I am now committed to buying that card, though. Alright. So all I need is 1 more sapphire. No, emerald, sorry. So I'm going to grab an emerald. Yoink. I'm going to... I need some more onyx as well. Let's grab one of those. And let's grab a... What's the most useful one on this deck? There's no more rubies going, unfortunately. And I guess we should start building up our sapphire collection a little bit. So let's grab a sapphire as well. End turn. The next turn, I should be able... Oh, no! Too many tokens. Damn. See, that's a wasted turn on my part. Frustrating. Okay, so I've got to return 3 of them now. That's not a big deal because I don't need these... What do I need for this one? 1, 2, 4. Let's ditch 1 of those. Let's ditch 1 of those. And the sapphire, I guess. Unfortunately, it's like a waste of the turn, which is a pain. However, I can now go here and purchase this card. Now, you'll notice, I now have 2 victory points there, 2 prestige points. Despite the fact that the opponent's got those 2 bonuses. It's got a ruby and emerald? No, sapphire bonuses, the green, the blue and the red. Whereas I have the onyx bonus, but I do have 2 victory points. So technically, in the lead there. It's pretty sweet, you know. Can't complain. Right. Let's look for another card we can get. I've pretty much cleaned out apart from a whole bunch of onyx. So, I want this one. If I want to get those long term. Actually, I want this one as well. 2, 3, 2. So I've got 2 of those and 1. So I've already got enough onyx. So I just need the sapphires and the rubies. Let's grab a green one while we're at it. There's a lot of green on the table. End turn. I've also got 1 gold token which I can use to substitute for another card, another gem, sorry, if I want to. I've got 3 of those. Onyx. 2 and 2 for that. I want those big victory points though, because I am greedy. I'm going to come in at an angle for this card. I think I'm going to reserve this one. Yeah. So for that one, I've got my 1 ruby, I've got 3 of the 4 onyx, and I've got 1 of the sapphire. So I want 1 onyx, 1 sapphire, diamond, getting my precious stones confused. And let's go for a... What else is on the table? It's got a lot of colour. Let's get some greens. Stock up on some greens. End turn. GB's saying it's all very situational. Depends what cards are currently out on each row. And also a tip to reserve a cheap card just to get the yellow wild token if you're missing 1 token to buy a good card. So what I'm probably not going to do particularly well here is optimize my strategy, because the idea is you're supposed to do it in a number of turns. They recommend early 20s, like 24 turns is the ideal like setup to craft a win. I'm probably not going to do that in my first game. See if we can win at all. Now I actually have the option to purchase loads of these, but you can see that in the top row, or the middle row, sorry, I've got 1 and 1 prestige point cards sitting there, but I already reserved that other card, so now we're up to 4 prestige points. We've got a permanent bonus on blue, on the sapphires, and a permanent bonus on the onyx as well. We're doing okay VP wise. I can now go ahead and buy this if I want to, which will give me another onyx, but again, I've got 2 of the gold cards actually that I can use as wild cards, but I'm not feeling it. Let us angle 4. I like the look of this, but you need an awful lot of sapphires. No, I keep saying the wrong thing. An awful lot of emeralds to get it, and a lot of rubies, neither of which I currently have. So I might be setting myself up for something of a fall there. Let's go for... I might buy one of the cheapies, just to get that onyx bonus. Yeah, might as well. Let's do that. So, taking on some additional advice there. Going for a cheap one. Just for the sake of getting the bonus. No prestige. Oh, they've bought a card from the middle row with prestige there, so they're up to 3 points now. I'm on 4. It's still technically making me the best. Temporarily, probably. Okay. Now let's gear for what card we want next. I kind of want this one, but there is not enough emerald on the table for me to get that. I would have to wait for Matey Boy here to spend the 2 that he has. Still tempted to reserve it though. Let's reserve it. Or this one even. Yeah, screw it. Let's reserve it. End turn. I've already got 1 sapphire bonus. I've got 3 sapphires sitting in the token pile over there. And when Matey Boy spends the one he has, I can grab them all. That's what I'm thinking. So, as the game said, I can either choose 3 separate ones, or I can double down and get 2 of the same colour. Which, in this instance, I think I'm going to do. But I can't do that. Nuts. I can't do that because there's less than 4 sapphires on the pile. Important tip. Alright then, so in that case I'll grab one of the sapphires. What other cards do we need? Guess we always need rubies. Rubies are in short supply. And let's grab a green end turn. Build up my stack again. Now, important to note here, so he's done a good job of building up lots of bonuses, lots of hard bonuses for the long game. Whereas I've only got a couple. So doing well. He's also demolished my chance of getting any more emeralds, which is a bit of a pain. Not to worry though, I'm still going to grab another sapphire. I'm going to grab another red. And no greens to speak of. Another onyx. And turn. See what he does. Bought another of the lower ones. He's really stacking up on the cheap bottom cards. So I guess this is a really pitting the two techniques against one another. I'm focusing on the middle, he's focusing on the bottom, getting lots of passive bonuses while I have more prestige points. This may count against me in the long run, but we shall see. So I need more sapphires. There's one appeared on the table. I'm going to have it. I can only get 3 more gems before I need to buy something, because I'll be overstocked otherwise. I'm on 7 out of 10. So I will probably try and purchase a cheapie. I might go for this one, for example, to get a sapphire bonus. In fact, I'll do that now. I'm going to reserve the card. In fact, I can purchase it outright. I don't even need to do that. Screw it. I can purchase a load of these things from the bottom. I can also purchase this one at the top if I really want to. Do I really want to? I probably do. Screw it. Purchase. End turn. 5 prestige points there. Bonuses starting to rack up a little bit. That's a good sign. 2 onyx, 1 ruby, 1 sapphire. Doing too bad. I could go ahead and purchase this one as well if I wanted to. If I want to attract the attention of the nobles. You know what? I might as well do that. Screw it. So that's 2 or 3 bottom ones I bought just to fill up the space. Now, Chibi's sharing a sentiment that I agree with, which is not too fond of the top row. They are too expensive for what you get. Like, there are cards here where you can get, for example, this one here. You can get 2 victory points by spending 8 gems in total. Here, you get 3 victory points by spending like 11 gems. So that is, it's not really, they're always a little bit too expensive to justify the amount of victory points you get back. The tendency is to maybe want to go for the big ones and get it done quickly, but I don't think it's the best. So, starting from scratch here, I've got no gems. Let's build this stuff up. I need more sapphires. I need more green, and I need... Let's get some emeralds in. Actually, what does need emeralds? Not a great deal, you know. Let's go red. Let's go rubies. Crack on. They've bought one of the cards from the middle row. Prestige card. Prestige point for my boy there. Good for him. I hate him. However, I'm waiting to play this reserved card. Look at that. 3 prestige points there when I get the 6. Oh, you love it. Let's grab that. Let's grab ourselves another green and another red. See, I don't need any more onyx really because I've got 2 in the onyx bonus already. So I by default have 2 of them. So I only need 1 at most of those crystals to buy anything. I've got no gold at the moment, so I haven't. From doing the card reservations, you get the gold wild cards. I've spent all those at the minute, which is a bit of a shame. Not to worry though. I'll grab another sapphire. 6 out of 10. I can afford to get 3 more, or 4 more if I'm feeling fancy. I might reserve a card next time and get one of the golds, and that should tip me over the edge to buy this one. That is my plan, and I'm sticking to it. Don't need any more ruby. Let's get ourselves a nice shiny diamond. And what am I feeling? I'm feeling green. I need more green. Everything needs more green. Right, he's now matched me with victory points. You notice he's got 5, I've got 5. He's got more bonuses than me. Feel like he's played a better game, probably. Definitely. We'll see, that's fine. So, first game back. These streams always tend to follow a pattern of me losing in the first rounds and then winning by the end. Hopefully we can follow the same trend. Rather than just getting battered outright up front, which is a bit tragic. If I reserve a card It'll give me a gold, which will give me enough to grab another one of them sapphires, because otherwise I'm going to have to keep throwing them back. So, let's reserve... I'm going to reserve... Ooh. Only 5 of those. This is a good card. It's cheap. Reserve that. 2 victory points for 5 emeralds. I'm down with that. That's good. He's tipped me over the edge. He's got 6. Scumbag. However, now's the time. Because I got that gold card. Bang. We're purchasing that. 8 prestige points in your face. It's the thing with gloating at the AI. It's never as satisfying. If you want to shout at something, it's much better to have a person, friend, you can sit here and berate. Oh well. Okay, so what can we get now? We're down to 6, so we can bring some more gems into the bank. I've still got that 5 gem one reserved. Let's grab another sapphire. That's an emerald, not a sapphire. I always get that wrong. Let's grab... Oh. That's 4, 3, 3. I'm going to need to stock up on the diamonds. That's the one I keep ignoring, I think. More diamonds. And we'll get one of the inks as well in that turn. 7 victory points, 7 prestige, 8 prestige points from the boy up here. Those bonuses, those early cheap bonuses are starting to rack up. Unfair to them, to be fair. So I need 1 more of the emeralds. I don't have it, so I'm going to go ahead and maybe reserve a card. Or I can go ahead and purchase a cheapie. Now this is a point where we want to start looking at the nobleman. So I need to have bonuses. So Henry VIII is probably a guy I want to aim for, because I've got 2 onyx, but I've only got the 1 ruby, whereas, oh god, he's well on track, my opponent, to grabbing the next nobleman. I fear I might have been outplayed. Which, frankly, wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. But you know, I does what I can. So let's grab ourselves... What's the most useful bonus I could grab that maybe someone else isn't going to immediately nab? I've got 3, I've got 1, I've got none of those. I feel like doubling down on the onyx now would be a bad idea. Tell you what, I can grab this one. An extra victory point, and I'm not taking away any of the emeralds that I currently have, so why not? Let's see if matey purchases anything. Give me back them greens. No! You suck. And I hate you. Okay, that's fine. I'm chill. Totes chill. You go and get the lady, says Ogre from Hell. You can get the lady, very soon get the lady or get Henry VIII, to be fair to him. Which means maybe I should push for this guy, but I need to suddenly get a lot of diamonds. Whereas actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to reserve another card. I'm going to reserve this card right here. End turn. It's going to give me a gold token. That now allows me to buy the emerald one that I've got reserved in the next turn. He's got 10 victory points. Yeah, there he is. There it is. He's gotten Henry VIII and he's gotten 13. He is 2 away from victory. I hate him so much. However, I'm going to go and grab this purchase right here, which takes me up to 11, which is a little bit closer, but still not close enough. Ooh. And they've got the lady, and that's it. Done. 15 points. The game will end after the current round is finished. Brutal. Close-ish, though. Didn't get trounced. Okay. I mean, there's nothing I can really do here other than buy that and end my turn. That's it. Done. Wiped out. Still, as you can see, the turnovers are quite short. And you get the sense of what's going on fairly quickly, right? It's not super like complex or anything. You can quite easily get your head around it. 26 turns, 21 minutes. Okay. Right, now we've got our heads in the game. Let's see if we can maybe... I'm going to have a rematch with this guy. Then afterwards we're going to start expanding the number of players. We're going to start putting it to 3 and then 4 players. Boost up the points. Let's see how we do here. Go. I am not the first player. I'm position 2. Story of my life. Different cards over here you can see though. So now we've got this Pope-looking mofo. We've got this very somber-looking lady. She's kind of a Mary Queen of Scots type. And then here I'm going to go with she's more of an Anne Boleyn, I reckon. So, let's set our sights on a noble person first, because they got the nobles before I did. And that really cost me. So let's aim for nobles and not focus maybe so much on just the prestige points from the game. So, let's say we want... this clown. We want 4 emeralds and 4 sapphires. 4 green, 4 blue bonuses. I'm going to do whatever we can to get them. And then, once you've got those, we can either throw red or white into the pile as well. Whatever we want. So what's he gone for? Sapphire, onyx and all that. Okay, interesting. So, cards that are of interest to us currently on the board are this one, because of the green, and this one, because of the blue. Those are the 2 main ones at the minute. I don't think he ever reserved any cards, interestingly enough. So, and to get them, I need... actually, the full spectrum of colours is what I need. Let's aim for... this person first. So we need green, we need red, we need blue, and turn. Now let's go again. We need green, red, blue, and turn. We need 1 more red, and we can buy that second card. Hope he doesn't buy it off me. Nope. Oh, no, we do. 1 more red. That's still on the table. Love it. 2, 3. And turn. He's bought a lower deck card. That's absolutely fine by me. We're going to buy this one. And turn. So now I've got a bonus in the blue, in the sapphire, which will help me with getting the mad bishop looking bastard. And I got a victory point, because why not? Bonus. Ogre from Hell just said, I think that's Suleiman the Magnificent. How do you... what? How do you know that? I must have skipped that history lesson. Jesus. Okay. We want more blue or we want more green? So this is of interest. This is of interest. If we want to gear up for this guy. So, let's try and get this. We're going to need a bunch of sapphires. No, we're going to need 2 sapphires. So I need 1 of them. That's max. I've already got 1 onyx. That's good. I need that. So let's think ahead. Once I've got this card, what do I want? I maybe want this. Just to have it there. So let's get 1 red to add to the pile. There. Good. I'll need to get a green one as well if I fancy it. Try and plot a couple of moves ahead and see if I can do better this time. See, look, he's already got 2 bonuses. No, he's got 1 bonus on red and 1 bonus on white. I only have the 1 on blue. So, I need more sapphires. Not sapphires, I need more diamonds in order to get that card. But he's got the 2 that I require. So I have to wait for him to buy something in order for me to get it. So I'm going to use this time to scavenge what I need for that. So we need 1 more green. What are we missing from the pile here? We've got reds. We don't have any green, so I've got an extra green. Let's get an extra red. Why not? And how about a... Do you want a blue? Let's get a blue as well. Boom. See what happens. He's just sculpted up a bunch more coins. No purchases yet. It's a bit of a pain. However, I'm going to not waste my time. I'm going to grab this one. It's only cheap, but what it gives me is an extra blue boost. And again, we're after the blue boosts if we want to get my pope-headed friend, who may be Suleiman the Magnificent. Unless he was just looking at my avatar and being like, oh, it's Suleiman the Magnificent. No. Alright, fine. Still aiming for this guy, ultimately. Got some more diamond back on the table. Let me have that from you. Thank you so much. Get another onyx, because I spent me only one. And let's again buy up red, because there's a lot of red on the board. And I needs it. This card is now of interest to me on the bottom row. This one right here. 2 onyx. I want that. Let's get that. And then we're going to go with... we could always use a bit more red and we'll get a green as well. Yeah? Yeah. Enter. That's me maxed out. I need to purchase something in the next turn so I don't waste everything. So here I can grab an onyx if I want to, but I'm going to grab this one instead. End turn, we're going to purchase that. We are now up to a 3 bonus on the blue, putting me that much closer to my scary looking friend here. I need to start getting green though. If I ain't getting green, then I'm going to be in a tight spot. Picked up a spare diamond, very nice. Let's grab ourselves... The onyx bonuses nobody wants. It's got no need for them. Red will come in handy later, but at the moment, there's none of these noblemen require onyx, so those bonus cards are kind of worthless. Although they're not really worthless because they help you purchase the cards to get to the nobleman. It's a funny chain. Still, I've got myself an extra diamond there. Let's grab... Got more onyx than I know what to do with. No, sorry, more blue. Loads of blue. Let's get ourselves more red. Red while we can grab it. And an onyx, why not? Okay, what are you gonna do, buddy? Grab more gems, damn you. Spend something. I need your diamonds, you absolute hoarder. Hate this guy. Okay. See, now I've got 10 out of 10. I can't grab any more things. The idea is I just got to spend stuff. Which means spending more sapphires. Which I'm going to do. Actually, no, I don't want that. I'll get the victory point, sure. But, oh, what the hell. Having an onyx in the hand isn't necessarily too bad, because lots of these cards require onyx to purchase, so I'll suck it up. Does let me get another diamond, though. And I do want that. I love me some diamonds. So I've got the 1 onyx I need, and then I've got 3 of the 4 diamonds that I need. It's a good sign, it's a good sign. Oh! Actually, you know what? Put that back. I think I'm going to grab this. Because I do need the green boost. I've only got the 1 bonus there, and I need a maximum of 4. So let's see how he's doing. 1, 1, 1, 2. I've got 3, 1, 1. Kind of even Stevens, really. Although, on the plus side, I do have the 2 victory points, so, you know. Did he just grab more? He's got a bonus on each of them. I don't like that. Right. Again, I want this. But I don't want to waste the turn reserving something. So, grab more sapphire. I keep saying sapphire when I mean diamond. Ah! I should not be a jeweler. I would be a rubbish jeweler. This is a 9 carat diamond. You can tell there because of the stalk. The stalk is 9 inches long, and it's got a really full flavour, and little jeweler joke for you there. Let's grab ourselves. I've got the 1 onyx I need for this. I still need more diamonds. I don't have anywhere near enough. However, let's grab that ruby, because this will eventually come in handy. As might this. This is a promising one as well. I'm tempted to reserve a card just so I can have the gold. That extra wild card gold. But... yes. No, I do need at least one of those goddamn diamonds. Do my head in, this is. Let's go for... because I might want this one as well. Let's get another onyx. There it is. End turn. Ogre from Hell, you're the geophysicist. Of course you are, yes. I'm messing up my crystallized minerals. I do apologise. What a nightmare. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to also be like, the green one, yeah, and then I get the red one, right? And then I put them in the thing, and then my head looks really nice. I'm trying not to do that and be learned. Failing spectacularly. Okay, you guys. Right, I can get... actually, I am. I'm gonna bloody do it. You. End turn. I now have the 4... blue boosts, the 4 sapphire boosts that I need to get Mad Pope the Bearded over there. I now need to just get the remaining green ones, emeralds. Am I right, guys? Yeah, so I can grab him. Let me see how he's doing. This guy is nowhere near getting this, so I'm gonna get him probably. Well, he might wind up with one of these because he's got a more even spread. And then his victory points will start to rack up. Where at the moment he's got none, so it might deceptively look like I'm doing a win at the moment, but I'm probably not. I still want this! Right. Now we're in good territory. I don't need to ever pick up another blue one, because I've got a 4 bonus for those, so that's easy, that's done. I'm also onyxed up to the eyeballs, so forget about that. I need... red. I'll have to grab something, so I probably have to grab a green, don't I? That's all I can do. Grab green, end turn. And I am one diamond away from my dream card. Holy cow, I can buy one at the top here. However, it's only 3 victory points, and it's in the wrong colour. Don't want a ruby. I want the green. Want that emerald. So, booyah. I'm going to grab you, you, and you. We're going to end the turn, and if he buys... no! No! Okay, right, I can give some back. Damn, I should have paid attention to that. That was stupid of me. What a waste. I'm going to give you back, because I don't need you, and I'm going to give you back, because I don't need all of them. There we go. I can still afford the guy I want the next turn. Yes, he's bought the other one! This makes me very happy. You. Purchase. There we go. 2 green bonus cards away from getting Hatboy McBeard. Which was his Latin name, in case you were wondering. I can also buy the Onyx or the Diamond one down the bottom there. Onyx is going to get me nothing, really. Diamond might get me her later on, but I have a feeling that he's already 2-2-2-3. He's going to wind up with this girl before I get anywhere near him. It's kind of a waste of my time. So, eyes on the prize. What do I need next? I need another green. And there's only a single green card on the table. A card that gives me a green bonus, that is. That sucks. He's already got 3 red. He's only got 2 of the diamonds. He spread himself very evenly. He needs the blue and the diamond, so he needs to only get 1 crystal to get this lassie. 1 more blue, and he's got that girl. Alternatively, he needs blue and diamond to get that girl. So I've got more chance of getting the diamond girl at the top here than I have of getting this one. But ultimately I want this one. So one of the techniques I can start to employ here is by blocking him. So I can start taking the cards that he wants to stop him getting the sweetmeats. So he's got a lot of blue at the moment. What's he got his eyes on? This one maybe? This one? I feel like if I start to steal the diamonds off the table, that might be a good idea. So if I grab this one, just to get in his way. So this is a new technique. Ah, and that's revealed an extra emerald. That's good for me. So yeah, I'm going to start trying to block, as well as just win. See if that does me any favours. So I just need one of these, and I'll be able to afford the card in the bottom left that just appeared and give me another emerald. While I keep an eye on him and try and stop him from buying sapphires. Not buying sapphires, from buying the diamond cards. Yes. Yes! Okay, so I want green and I want these, which means I'm going to need some red. So let me have some red. And then we have one more onyx, and then I can... That's all the onyx I need. Let's see if he buys it. He doesn't. He's gone for blue. So he's now got the blue he needs, and he can grab... There he is. He's grabbed the noblewoman. He's done it. He's grabbed the noblewoman. I hate him. I hate him and all of his children. And I hope terrible things happen to them. However, there are a very limited number of green things on the table. And I need to stop him from getting green and blue now. This is the new game. So, we're going to grab this. End turn. Mine. I need one more green. Yes! No! Yes! He's noticed me. Ah! Senpai has noticed me. Come on now. Now, unfortunately, I have a feeling they're going to get... My boy's immediately going to walk into the arms of the next lady. No, he needs diamonds. Whatever I do, I've got to stop him getting diamonds. So, there's only one diamond on the board. And it's this one. He needs 5 rubies and 3 onyx to get the diamond. He's already got the 3 onyx. He's only got 3 rubies, though, like me. So I'm holding the rubies captive right now, which I like. This is good. So I'm going to steal another one. Take that off the board, meaning he can't get any rubies at the minute. Which means he can't buy that one. And that's what he needs in order to get her. I need more than that, though. I need 2 of them. This is going to be tough. So, with only 3 potential prestige points left on the table, right? Just to get her. That'll only take him up to a maximum 7. I've already got 9 prestige points, so now I can start looking into blocking him while at the same time just earning points. Just straight up earning points. So I want this, but what else do I want? I want this. All that onyx. That looks nice. I probably want this. I wouldn't mind that. All the prestige points count. So let's get an onyx and let's get a diamond. Let's have it. What are you going to do? Blood? It's grabbed a red. Now red is fine for getting boosts and bonuses, but it's no good for getting our heroes up here, so... I need one more red in order to get that one. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reserve the card. To get a gold. There. I'm taking it off the table. He can't have it. Because if he gets it, he gets the girl. Ha ha ha! Having done that, I can now purchase this. So that gives me 2 of the 3 that I need. And now, at the top of the table there is a diamond. There is a diamond at the top of the table, people. Panic stations. I've only got 3 gems in the hand. I think I might reserve it. Again, I'm going to just block him. You. I'm having it. You can't have it. Now, fingers crossed, it doesn't immediately drop another diamond onto the table. It did exactly that! Ah. Mate. Damn. Oh, no. Alright. 3, 3, 3. Oh, he can only buy this as well. He only needs a couple of... I'm going to have to reserve this as well. If it drops another diamond, I'm doomed, but... Oh my god, what are you doing, game? And he's just got loads and loads of victory points. While I'm trying to hoard this stuff. I was too focused on his grab game. Damn it. Well, I've been panicking over this. He's been racking up the points. Ah, mercy. Okay, I should probably buy some stuff. I think he'd be able to buy something next turn anyway. And win. That's annoying. My panic got the better of me there. He's got 14, I've got 13. The next card wins it. I don't think we've got quite enough. He's got so much bonus there that he can probably grab any number of those cards on the table. He can't get this one. He can't get that one. He can't get that. Well, he will be able to get that one after the next turn. 3 victory points, bloody hell. I can get these, but again, no victory points, so no massive bonus for me purchasing them. I can't afford either of these at the minute. Nuts! I've got 1 gold wild card. I can't get this because I don't have the 3 rubies required. What do I have a lot of? I have a lot of blue. These are bad cards for me. Damn! So focused on attracting the lady. I missed the big picture. So I do want that, but I don't have anywhere near the onyx required to get it. I would love to buy these, but I got no red in my game. What do I need? What's worth my time? What can I afford? That's the closest one that I can afford. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can buy this on the next turn, but I have a feeling that there won't be a next turn, and I'm doomed. So here we go. If he buys something in the next turn, I'm boned. It almost doesn't matter what I get for the other ones. If I buy something in the next turn, I am boned, but if I... And what I'm buying isn't even a sapphire, so... But it's got enough victory points to send me over the edge, so... If I can last 1 more turn after this, I'm okay. I'm going to choose those at random. Here we go. 1 turn in it. He's picked up gems! Guys. We purchase. We get 15 victory points. And we win. Whew. First diamond. First victory against an AI with 2 players. Yeah. 30 turns. Not the most elegant game. Quicker than the last one, I think, by about a minute. But we did it! Come on! That was strategic play. I'm pleased with that. Learned from our mistakes. Right. What does that take us to? 6 o'clock. Which means there's another game, and we're going to massively raise the stakes, or the number of people. Let's get 4 people involved. You specialised lassie, and you opportunistic lassie. Let's do it. More tokens, more people, more players. Let's see what happens. Thank you, Chibi Marcus, for the good game. I'm now the 3rd in play. Let's keep an eye on what everyone's doing. You'll notice there are more gems in play now, because there are more people. I'm grabbing them all up. Right. And we've got a lot more noblemen as well. Nobles, I should say, because they're men and women. Right, a wide variety. So, what's the most commonly recurring colours you can see? Well, in this case, there's a lot of diamonds. Diamond, 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 and diamond. So that's a big earner for us. We need to get some diamonds. And we've also got a lot of blue. Blue, 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 blue. Let's get some blue. It's starting to sound Australian when I say blue. Blue here, blue there. Red's a no-go, because there's only one of them. There's only this guy. A couple of onyx. And a couple of green. But yeah, diamonds and sapphires are the order of the day here. So, with that in mind, let's start racking them up. I want this. I want this. I want this. So I want diamonds, I want blue, and I want 1 onyx. Go! It's pretty much got the same that I got there. Matey at the top, my old nemesis, just basically copied my move. Loser. They are all copying my move. They're all playing my game plan. Damn. I hate them. Alright, fine. Whatever. I don't care. Let's get another diamond. Let's get another sapphire. Let's get we're gonna go onyx again. A lot of these only require 1 of your onyxes. Oh no, this one's good. Let's get 2. And turn. I'm curious to see how upping the number of players affects the dynamics of it all. Someone's already grabbed a card. I think. Did they grab a card? I can't see any bonuses. Oh, they've reserved one. Okay, okay. I see you. I think it was the one I was after. I think I hate them now. Yeah, definitely hate them now. It's garbage. Alright. With that in mind, we need to get some reds. Red. In fact, I can only get these 2, can't I? I can't end my turn. That's interesting. So we've now officially run out of gems. And the only way I can do it is to grab 2 or to reserve a card. I hope someone buys one in the next turn. Huh. That's how you want to play it, is it? Alright. Then I'm going to reserve one of the little cheapy ones, I think. Let's reserve this one. Yeah. That way I get the gold coin, which I can use to represent any token. Some more colours back on the board now, because someone's bought an actual card. Who's done it? You two. You've got green bonuses. Emerald bonuses. For the folks up top. Clearly keen to attract the attention of these 2 noble people. Not to worry. Let's get some red and some green, I suppose. We'll keep stocking up on the 2 onyx, I get 2 reds, and I'll be able to, no, red and green. Red, green. And let's get another onyx, because I can eventually get you. Or you. You're nice, you're appealing. I want you. Because of that sweet, sweet diamond. I can get that one on the next turn, actually. Let's go blue. End turn. We want this. We've got to hope someone doesn't buy it. The one on the lower deck. So I need my diamonds. They're all grabbing. What are you going to do? Grab some more stuff. Good. And now I can purchase this. And turn. Lovely. A diamond is what I'm aiming for. And also sapphires if I can. And then I suppose it's either onyx or the reds that I'm going to aim towards. I need to decide, I suppose, which is the third way I want to pursue. So I can get another diamond right off the bat here, end turn. Not getting any victory points, I might add. But no one's got any yet, so... What are you going to do, young lady? She's grabbed herself a nice diamond bonus as well. And a victory point in the process. Oh, how I hate her. Alright then, let's stock up. We've got loads of diamonds to play with. Only 1 emerald and 1 onyx. Is there anything that meets those specs? Not a lot. This one, I can go green, but I don't want to go green. I want diamonds. And I want the sapphires, so I need 5, or I need a bunch more green and red. Actually, to be fair, I only need 1 red and 1 blue. So 1 red, 1 blue, and then I need to get more green. I don't have a gold card anymore, so I won't be able to purchase it next turn, but the turn after, hopefully. They're just on a gem hoard. Yep. Oh my god. They've ordered all the gems, leaving me with bugger all options. I can't even double down and get 4 because there's 4 or less. So I have to reserve a card now. That's my only option. So let's reserve ourselves... Do I want red or do I want onyx? Because it depends whether I want to aim for these 2 or for these 2. No, those 2, sorry. How many sapphires I got? Barely any. Need 1 more red, which I can use as a wild card. I'll be able to buy that blue one next, and maybe if I can get another blue one, it'll help me out. So, let's reserve... You know what? I think I might reserve this. I know it's a top card, and I've been shunning top cards the entire game, but 5 victory points is kind of nice. I've already got the +2 bonus in the diamonds. And it only needs 3 sapphires, so it's not actually that much of an ask at this point. And the 10 card, the 10 gem is cheaper than some of the other ones, so who knows? We can make this work for us, can't we? Right, here we go. I can now purchase this one. Purchase. Bang. 2 and 1. That's good. How are we all doing? Better than me. Well, no, actually, yeah, I think we're all increasing our bonuses at about the same rate, and they're all spread out on different things. which might be better for me in the long run. Bring this light a little bit closer so I can bathe myself in its warm glow. Okay, who got what? I missed that. I was adjusting the lighting like a pro. I want more diamonds, and there aren't any on the board. I want this guy. Nah, this guy. 2 onyx. I've already got 2 of them, so that's probably worth it. I'm gonna grab 1, 2, 3, and hope nobody buys that one, because if I keep reserving, I'm worried that I'm wasting potential turns where I could be grabbing assets. Reserving's great, but you lose the ability to nab stuff. Don't take that last diamond. Ah! I kill you. Gets trickier with more players, says Ogre from Hell. Yes, it does. But hey, that's what I signed up for. What are you gonna do? I could buy some Onyx at this point if I want to. Get an Onyx bonus. I'm not sure I really need the Onyx right now. I'm more worried about this. I want that. I want blues. I want whites, and I've got neither. I could reserve this. I think I might reserve it. I'm going to do a reserve, you guys. I want that gold. That gold token that can count for anything. Someone's going to need to spit out some diamonds. Someone needs to buy something. They bought something. They've spat out a diamond. Don't you pick it up. Don't you pick it up. They've bought something as well. They spat out more diamonds. This is good for me. I can buy one with a diamond. And get my final diamond grab. But then that means this one's almost kind of pointless. So now I don't want to get that one. Because I've got to purchase that. Okay, I can purchase that. Screw it. Here we go. Bang. There it is. I've got my 3rd diamond boost. Now if I can get 2 more emerald boosts, then I'm on good standing. I need to now choose my 3rd colour. So I can get one of these noble fools. Still haven't got any points though. The only one with points is Smuggins up here. 2nd one down. She's doing alright with the boosts. Now I've got no colours to choose from. Hooray. I'm loath to put any more back on the board. With that said, if I grab an Onyx bonus, it gives me access to at least this one. So who's on track for grabbing that? Anyone? Not really. Maybe if I aim for this. Maybe if the next one on the list is Onyx, my beautiful Onyx boy, let's start getting Onyx and Sapphire boosts. Black and blue. A lot of red costs in the middle card, so the bottom red is tempting, that's true. It's balancing that thing of whether I want to get the bonuses in order to attract the nobleman's attention, or get the bonuses to help me assist buying the cards that will then get the nobleman's attention. So there's several steps removed, if you like, but chance to buy an Onyx here with 5 of my diamonds, which I will do. But in doing so, I'm going to spit a whole bunch more diamonds back onto the board, which makes me sick. However, 2 prestige points gets me some points. 3, 1, and 2 bonus on the table there. Not too bad. Right, now the second player is starting to rack up the prestige points, I'm noticing. I'm aiming to attract the attention of this noble person, so if anyone grabs her before me, I'm going to be bitter. However, the board's opened up again, so I'm going to grab some of the gear that I need in order to acquire this, the one I reserved, and potentially this. Those are all cards that I want. So let's grab another of my Onyxes. Go and turn. I've got no gold cards left because I haven't reserved any. She's just bought another diamond. Boost. 2 Onyxes for her. She's doubling down on the Onyx. What's she got her eye on next turn? How many has she got? 2. Only 2. I do a great deal with that. Unless she goes for the bottom, that bottom red. Which I am, you know, being advised to grab, but I'm hesitant. I don't want to. I want to get you and you, so I can get that reserved one. And then if I'm boosting, that's the sapphire. I'm boosting the Onyx, which I need one more. I need either this one or this one. So I do need to grab another Onyx as well. End turn. Kind of, I want to be playing the long game, but it's a long game anyway. Are you going to buy anything? Nope, she's just scavenging more gems. Third one on our list. The angry looking Anne Boleyn type. She's bought one. Everyone's doing quite well bonus wise. It gives me the fear. Alright, let's talk delicious bonuses. I want you. I want you. And it almost set me up to get this one. Which is 4 victory points and an extra blue, both of which I totally need. Question is, what's the other one I should spend money on? I can see this Onyx one down here, which I could use, so I'll get another. I'll get that red. Have a red hovering around in the distance, so I can at least get a couple of cards next turn. She's grabbed that sapphire. Don't do that. Don't you be picking up sapphires that I want. She's grabbed the Onyx one. Chibi's suggesting I should have reserved that one. You're probably right. However, this card has presented itself, and I can buy it, and I do need it, and it's got 4 victory points on it, so screw it. It means I have to save up again to buy that reserved one, but I've already got 3 in the bank there, so bang, have that. So I'm now currently leading in terms of victory points, temporarily. She's up to 5. She's doing well, but she still hasn't got enough. If I don't impress this young lady right here, I'm going to be furious. So I can buy another diamond. I don't really need another diamond at this point. Although it will cost me no diamonds. It'll cost me barely anything, actually. Does it make it easier for me? It makes it easier for me to purchase this in the long term. So it might not be a bad investment. Let's get this diamond. Basically cost me nothing because I already had the bonuses. I spent it with bonuses. This is going to be a tight game. I may overrun the 90 minutes here, but I don't care. I'm going to stick with this. I've invested too much in this bloody game. Right, we're going to scalp some stuff here. I could grab any of these free cards at the bottom and get the extra gems, but I'm not going to start investing in green at this point. It's too late. I need to definitely get her or I'm going to be furious. So, I need one more sapphire, I need one more onyx. And I've got one sapphire in the bag here. So I want to get that. So give me this. And I've already got enough blue, I don't need any more blue. And if I want to start collecting other stuff, once I've got her, what's the next thing on the list? Maybe some red? I could work with some red. So what do the red ones cost? They cost blues and greens. They cost lots of greens and reds. So greens and reds. There you go. End turn. What you gonna do? They're all scalping gems. She's bought one. Good on her. Lots of options to buy from the bottom row, but I'm not interested in any of that. I want another lovely crystal from you. I've got the extra sapphire, so I need to find the onyx that I want on the table. To be fair, stop, hold your horses. You. I've straight up bought the onyx. So now the only thing I need is one sapphire. He's just bought a sapphire and I hate him. She's not got enough for it. What about you, number 4? You've got nowhere near enough for it. Gonna get this. Going to get this. One more blue. And it'll take me up to 9 victory points. And I'll shout in the face of my enemies. So, you. That gets me the extra step towards that card that's in my hand. And then what did I say I needed? What am I going to start collecting after that? We're going to work with some... Maybe some... There's only one red that's worth a damn. And there's some green. I could start grabbing greens, I suppose. What do the greens cost on the board? There's lots and lots of diamonds in the middle row. Diamonds and... No. Don't do that. God. Getting well overexcited there. I want a diamond. Thank you. And I want... Don't need another blue. Should probably grab a green just because I don't have any. And grab another red. Just do that. Go. I'm 1 diamond away from getting this, you people. Chibi Marcus backseat playing. It's alright, man, I know the feeling. You can grab that big onyx there. You get your hands off my girl. Getting territorial. Oh! Hello! So, I can buy this now, if I want to, which does tip me over the edge already and makes this one in my hand kind of redundant. I should probably do that, shouldn't I? Get the 2... But it's so many fewer victory points, though. That's the thing. I can nearly win this in one single move. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to buy that one. I'm going to wait. I'm going to get the one that's in my hand. And it's going to earn me a ton. Because it's got 5 victory points on it. And I've got 6. And I'll get an extra 3 from the maid noticing me, if she notices me, if no one else buys it this turn. Oh, someone's just got the mad bishop monk dude. What's 7 victory points girl gonna do? You can't have her. Yes! Right, now we're on good ground here. Here we go. I'm purchasing that. I'm getting 5 victory points off the back of it, and I've been noticed. 3 victory points for that. Bam! 14 points. I need 1 more. Done. Game is mine. Now, can I just immediately just buy a winning card next turn? Let's find out. No. I don't need anything expensive. I just need... In fact, this is the one I should get, isn't it? I can get a sapphire. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'm going to reserve. If I reserve that one, I'll get the sapphire that I need from the gold card next turn. Job's a good one. Right? Bang. That gold card can be used to purchase that card I've just reserved for the next turn. As long as nobody gets a ton of expensive cards and attracts a noble person at the same time. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You've got 2. Yes. Just like that. Purchase. 16 victory points. And I've attracted the Mad Nobleman for 3 victory points, banging me up to 19. Winning the game. Hey. Hey, you guys. That worked out. Another splendid victory in Splendor. I'm pleased now. Good. All right, then. That brings us perfectly up to the 90-minute mark, which means first victory against an AI with 4 players using 3 different types of... Look at all these chivos chiming up there. Beautiful. Well, then, I think that I'll call that a day there. We all learned something. I learned how to do a win multiple times in front of human beings, which is always trickier. So, we'll be back again next Tuesday, the normal time, not Wednesday, at 5 PM in the UK, 9 AM Pacific, 12 midday Eastern. If you are watching, we'll be back with another digital board game from the digital board game library that they have here at Asmodee. All the lovely games. You can't see them because they're all digital, but I can see them. And they've got loads. So, come and join me again for that. If you like the look of this game, it's currently available on PC and on mobile. I've been playing this whole thing on an iPhone. How about that? You can get that relatively cheaply on the iOS store or the digital version on PC if you want to. But in the meantime, go find something fun to play on your digital devices. And I will see you again next week, next Tuesday. I've got the thumbs up from GB Marcus there. Big smiles from Ogre from Hell. Thank you both for joining me through this journey. And hopefully, I'll see you next time. Much love to you all.